Welcome back to the Sonic 06 playthrough. Today we'll look at the second level, Dusty Desert.
Dusty Desert. That's a dumb name.
How is that funny?
Well, I don't know. Okay, so back on story here. Elise with... Oh my... Why is her leg so orange?
She had a really bad day at the tanning salon, you know? She kind of fell asleep. Like half... The top of her body kind of like was laying out and her legs were... Hi!
Mr. Son. Wait, why is she calling him Mr.
Because she's royalty. She has to refer to people as Mr. and Miss.
What was that? Sonic went like his whole body went stiff.
I don't know. And where the hell was that?
Why was that not mentioned? Like, look out.
And then for some reason Eggman's down in the room. Like, he didn't walk in or anything. He just appears.
Okay. Is there even a hole in the wall? Did he even come through a hole in the wall or anything?
No, he just kind of popped in.
Well, no, I mean Sonic. Did he even...
Oh, yeah, you saw that. He kind of broke through a wall. Yeah, Tails looks like he's ready for action, but he doesn't do anything in this fight. He doesn't do jack crap.
Let's go. Ugh. Now loading. Now loading.
I'll take care of you now. An early breakfast.
Was this a fun boss fight?
Not really. It's pretty tedious. I'd say, well, I like it better when you're with Shadow, because at least with Shadow you can kind of speed things up. With Sonic, it's kind of just like waiting for him to attack. I mean, that's not even really a correct name for it, Egg Cerberus, because Cerberus is known to have 3 heads.
Yeah,
This does not have 3 heads.
One head.
You could take that line. Okay, Eggman, I'll play with him and make it sound really, really dirty.
So what did the Cerberus get glitched through the head?
Yeah, thing is, there's 2 separate like grind rails on him, and like I fell off the first one, but then I jumped and I homing attacked onto the second one.
Shut up, phone!
I'm getting a text.
Phones are annoying.
My mom's wondering if I took a bike here.
No, you took a hovercraft.
Oh yeah, boss fight.
Yeah, boss fight. So the way you defeat him is just driving him into the walls?
Basically, you have to take control of the little bar on his head, like the little glowing stick, and you control him and you make him crash into things. I didn't even touch him. I touched like the tip of his toe. That's something I just hate in games in general. If you just like accidentally bump into the enemy, unless there's like spikes or something, you really shouldn't take damage.
Or at least a lot of it. I mean,
yeah. I will say though, I did like how in Shadow the Hedgehog, whenever you bumped into an enemy, or you got hit by an enemy, you would only lose 10 rings as opposed to all of them.
Yeah.
And then after a while, he'll stop.
Listen to me.
Oh my god. But yeah, after a while, he'll stop listening. He'll stop, like, paying attention, and he'll start resisting you.
That's all it took? 3 hits?
Well, yeah, it can take up to 4, but...
Sonic, I won't let you get away.
Okay.
When do we get to this giant coliseum?
I imagine that, like, what happened was... Like, they saw the egg servers behind the wall, and they all just said, okay, let's go fight. And they walked down this little hallway, and they came out to this coliseum.
Oh, wait. Did you get it?
No, I did not get an S rank. Well, at least I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you got a B!
Hey, B's not
That's
bad.
an 80! You need to get A++, 120.
A++.
Well,
I didn't even think that
I don't know.
exists.
S is not a true grade, so...
A++. They all say they love me on eBay.
So wait, these mechs can fly, have machine guns.
And they still can't take down Sonic. Way too long. That's how long. He's like moving around like he's a puppet on a string.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, they didn't even.
Be careful, Tails.
You see, look at his mouth.
It's not even lips. What is?
They made no attempt to show that this was a
It's like
horribly
bad,
dubbed
this is like
game.
a bad dubbed anime where they don't even lip sync, just flipper flapper.
Yeah.
Hold on tight.
It's like there are frames dropping and everything. And it's not the dazzle, that's actually how it is in the actual game. And the voice acting, like, if you thought it was bad in Shadow, trust me, that's gonna make every voice actor in Shadow sound like an Oscar-nominated performance. Because it's all downhill from here. I mean, normally I think Jason Griffith is okay as Sonic, but in this game, I don't know what he was going for. It sounds too goofy.
Elise, hold on tight.
And when you're carrying Elise, this is one of the 2 games where you can do this. You get like these special powers where you can walk on sand and water.
I see.
Which this doesn't make sense to me. It's like this entire desert made out of like quicksand. Because if you walk on it, you just fall through.
I thought quicksand was like in tropical.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like,
jungles.
yeah, in jungles and stuff. But here it's like the entire desert is made out of it.
Pretty sure you can walk on the sand.
Not on this sand you can. In like regular sand, yeah, but... Welcome to the Sonic 06 playthrough where we talk about sand.
Yeah, it's no actual gameplay talk. It's all about theoretical physics and whatnot.
Or sand.
Geography. And sand. How did you hit those spikes?
I don't know. The force field is supposed to protect you from outside attack. Okay, I will admit that part was my fault. I will say this is... I know Elise gets a lot of crap, but I will say, gameplay-wise, like, her and Sonic as a team, sorta, it actually doesn't play as bad as the rest of the game does. It is one of the few times in the game where it actually comes close to being fun. Keyword there being comes close. It's raining spike balls.
There's spiders everywhere.
Spider! Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, bitch.
Okay. Wow.
I didn't even know you could do this. Like, you can just skip the entire...
You can skip that entire like tower climbing section kind of thing.
Yeah, that's only if you make it through that rainbow ring, though. I am having a bad cough, and I don't know from what.
May have been all the Cheetos.
Could be.
Gosh, what kind of civilization builds a ruin this complex with all these different ascending levels? Am I making this too complex?
I think you're reading into it too much. I just say it's a civilization that love to be adventurous. Oh look, he's standing in the middle this time.
Hooray!
Actually, he's been standing in the middle the entire time. It just gets worse as the game goes on.
S rank! Yeah!
Well, what do you know? And you get a bunch of these gold medals. There's achievements you can get for getting all of the gold medals with S ranks and whatnot.
Is that how you unlock them?
Yeah, by getting S ranks in the regular levels. And you can get them for
Okay.
town missions too. And there's like an achievement you can get on the 360 version for all of the medals you collect, both like the gold and the silver medals. But it's not worth it. It really isn't.
So, we went running for days, and now we're in a field that looks like it's the default Microsoft Windows XP desktop screen.
Yeah. No, he's not.
Where?
Yeah, it is nothing.
Where
He's
is
right.
he hurt? What are you tying?
She puts like a little ribbon on. It's picking his nose.
What? Where did you get that?
She was keeping.
Smile?
I will say though, that's like the main lesson Sonic tries to give in his story. Like, if you have time to run, like, if you have time to worry, then run. And also, his other one is just smile, which are horrible, like, little things of. That's just horrible advice you can
Horrible
give.
themes.
Horrible advice you can give to like a kid.
Just run away from your problems and smile. Your smile. The way Griffith says that, it's just a little creepy, I think.
Griffith! Look at how he's walking. I mean, he is walking like there's like a man inside of it, and he's a giant mascot. Like, look, you can see his like little head is bobbing up and down. It's like a really bad green screen effect.
Flames of disaster.
The whole idea of her, like, the flames are concealed inside of her, and the thing that would release them is that she has to cry. That, I know it's been brought up by a lot of people already, but that is just a horribly unrealistic approach to it.
It's
Like a
pretty
7-year
easy to do.
Well, especially at a girl her age, like, you can cry about anything, like, hey Elise, you're ugly.
Well,
And then Iblis was released.
Do you think it's a crime to try to make her cry?
Maybe. Transition fail.
Feels great, doesn't it?
Oh, that was so great, don't you think?
I love how spiky the grass is. You probably stab yourself if you walked on it.
Action.
I think that's the only reason they actually put some effort into this cutscene. It's the bad CG. The opening cutscene was the good CG. This is the bad CG. They only did that just so they could show off like the individual little blades of grass and stuff, and the clouds. Loading.
Loading. Oh!
Back into the city.
It's no use!
I've been looking for you.
I come from the planet Nectar.
Your actions
Who thought about that being the sound effect for that thing?
I don't know.
My name is
If you watch Silver's story, you can see that he's just walking by and he sees him. So he just jumped up in the air just so he could descend and make that weird sound.
So what are they supposed to...
And this is when you get to face off, like, this is the first character boss fight in the game.
Great. So, how enraging was this boss fight?
time for you to disappear.
Actually, it's pretty easy once you know what you're doing, but for a first-time player, like, the first time I played this game,
like
I got
myself.
stuck on this boss, like, for a good 2 hours, because I didn't realize you could just slide into him. I made the mistake of, I kept homing attacking him
Yeah, I
from
remember I
above,
played.
and then he can grab you. And once he grabs you and you're in the middle, and you're up in the air, there's nothing you can do. You're practically dead.
Isn't there a... It's no use.
It's no use. Take this. How about this? Take this. That was a terrible Silver the Hedgehog impression. Yeah, this is where I make the mistake of you're not.
Is there a glitch where you can fly into space?
Yeah, I know Brain Scratch Comms did that. Oh, down I go. Brain Scratch Comms did an entire part basically where they show off that you can fly into outer space. I was thinking about trying to do it like for myself, like for our own playthrough, but nah, it would just take too long. Because it's a very, very finicky kind of glitch you have to do, where you have to be in a certain spot towards like the corner over there,
Uh-huh.
and you can get outside of the invisible wall.
Oh.
It's rare when it happens, but I swear, it's like every time I try to do the glitch, it won't work, and every time I try to do it by accident, it does happen. I know other people say that it's more dangerous to slide into them than it is to homing attack them. I think it's easier, to be honest. I don't know how sliding into someone would hurt them. I had people slide into me before, like, bump into them, but, like, it doesn't hurt me. I'm annoyed, but...
I'm slightly annoyed, but I'm not severely injured.
Yeah.
Profusely bleeding anyway.
Maybe it's just
Did
the
you get the
shoes
S
that
rank?
made it up.
Yeah!
It really was not incredible. Not incredible in the slightest.
S rank, S rank.
And we get another pointless gold medal. Hooray.
It's supposed to be a phoenix on it or something?
I have no idea. We'll save all those questions for next time.